Hi everyone, it's shaunieloulou here, and if you can't tell by the music or this title, I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm very late to the table. Played it. I did like the beginning where I chose my name. I had a chance to play it yet. So today I am going to play it. My hair's a bit all over the place, by the way. So we're gonna start playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we're children. You know what kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. She's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, shaunieloulou. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be me, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. As we drew near, the streets became increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, shaunieloulou, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I did? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's about to do. Or whatever she's going on about, like most men do. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content. Just getting fired on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I don't know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry about you. Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yeah. Yay! Why don't I let myself getting to lectures by such a carefree girl. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. Just a little, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yes. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check some clubs. I guess there's no choice but to start with anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. I look around and realise I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club, well, I thought you might say that, but that's not even what I'm saying. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Looking for you. I got even relieved that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the company, the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let her alongside. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. This is where my dyslexia comes in. I dejectedly follow Sayori. Is that the word? Across the school and upstairs, a section of school I really rarely visit, being generally used for third years classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature class. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you poor boy. What a way to kill the atmosphere. And Shawnee lives. I want a not surprise. I probably won't even remember half of these voices, just saying. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, the thirst. Ew, mamas are thirsty. What are you... Oh, look at that. If you want to say something, say it. It says sorry. Sorry. That's okay. Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Small figure, makes me think she's probably first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Theory. You can just ignore her, she gets me. Theory says that quietly into my ear as she turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, eyes full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears... Fuck me, right? Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it was nice to meet both of you. Why did I go into one of the characters? It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Shaunieloulou. Monica smiles sweetly. Do we know each other well? We rarely talk, but we are in the same class. We were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and none of the things what I am. Basically, completely out of my league. Everyone's out of my league. Everyone. So, having her smile at me generally feels a little, you know, feels a bit risky. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Shaunieloulou. We may move you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, so I'll get them. Sorry, I just get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. So there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the classroom where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Good choice, good choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow because I'm a fat bastard. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Sneaky bitch. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't had this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you fucking dumbass. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki, weird logic, and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying tea set. Oh, lovely good tea. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this that Yuri's voice. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't you? This is Yuri now. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, personally, because I'd rather drink alcohol and cry. but at least enjoy tea. But I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Fucking saucy bitch. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay. I'm the president of the literature club, and it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguments about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something that I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, and then I'm fulfilling my dream. Leader. She's a really good leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it away. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and test out something brand new. That was the tea we just had. especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like a blah blah blah. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate in like 10 years time. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sean Lewis, what kind of things do you like to read? Haha. Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps it quiet, because she's a dirty girl. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Why am I making sound like she's crying? Fucking twat. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I find a lot of things good. But you know, I like a lot of other things. Stories with deep psychological elements, usually immerse as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horrors lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected you that, Yuri? But someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horrors. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes died over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left your piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you was working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your boy, everything you do is just so cute as you are. Sayori slides up, slides, siddles up next to Natsuki, puts her arm around her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki's eyes adverts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing on itself. You must willingly open up your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience, Sayori? Maybe if you shared some of your work, and then we can set an example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share herself. Fuck, what did I get myself into? I guess that's the same for you. Yay. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, I'll stay in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Fuck. Natsuki, Yuri looks quietly at Monica. I would too. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Fuck you, Monica. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, shaunieloulou? Absolutely fucking not. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. What is that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I blatantly come forth with what's been going on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Shaunieloulou, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? It's the parts what get to you. They don't make you help. They don't help. They don't help whatsoever. That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, because I'm drop dead gorgeous too. Right. Okay, I've made a decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lights up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just want to come for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Yeah, so fuck you. Write a poem that bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. A shameless a la carte to saying how you express yourself in the pants area. Dirty bitch. Told you, that Monica's dirty. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Oh, can I? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey guys, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Dirty bitch. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll get the chance to grow closer to one of these girls who just wants their booties. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure God fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write poems. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like, and something might happen with those who like your poem the most. Let's do holiday, anxiety, marshmallow, depression. Let's do raindrops. Boop. Daydream. Universe. Headphone. Heartbeat. Excitement. Kiss. Let's do fluffy. Climax. Papa. Together. Family. Scars. Color and blanket. Ooh, I'd love to know what we're. Hi again, Charlotte. Glad to see you run away. Didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm keeping my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shaunieloulou, because I'm such a honey bitch. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, who deserves any slack? So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. If I didn't know you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Bit short. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and a manga. Oh, motherfucker. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki hops back to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sean Lewis gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, brushing my teeth, wiping my ass. Dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, are you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Sean Lewis, you and Sean Lewis can be good friends too? It's not like I don't want you to be friends. He's a boy, he's got a penis. I'm a girl, I have a vagina. Not gonna work. Sorry. Oh shit. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Sayori, Yuri, even Yuri brought you something today, Yinhai. Like, well, Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. Put some more. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? It's a 19-inch dildo. It would make a big deal if you didn't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, go into the classroom closet and discuss it if you wanted. This is how a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out books she thinks I like despite me not reading much because I don't read. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. How do you do that? Oh, I got messages. From Twitter. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but if you don't read it, I will fucking kill you. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice in her intense expression she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet to get that manga, boy. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening into Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, probably seem really lame compared to all the other clubs already. Although, well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature clubs sound too dense and intellectual. Because it is. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most exciting, fun, amazing things ever, no one will probably come in the first place. It's literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, don't think food will do the trick. Do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. And mine too. Don't worry. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I'm finding myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies with the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. With that, guys, I'm gonna leave that video here until next time. Maybe if you guys want, hit the like button down below to show me if you really like this series. I want to do more of Doki Doki Literature Club, but it all depends on if you guys want to see it. I can't guarantee that I'll remember the voices because they'll end up changing very often, shall we say. To like and subscribe and hit the little bell at the top Also follow me on Twitter and Discord and Instagram. Enjoy maybe the next episode of the series. I'm gonna see how far I can get with this. Thanks for watching, guys.